हेलो एवरीवन वेलकम। आज आम क्लास 10 रो एट दी हाईस्कूल रो MCQ गुड़ाक डिस्कसन करमा। एक नंबर देखमा MK गांधी इज पॉपुलरली कॉल्ड एज डैश। आंसर है फादर ऑफ द नेशन, जातिर पिता बोली कहउतला महात्मा गांधी को। 2 नंबर गांधी रिसीव्ड हिज अर्ली एजुकेशन एट डैश एट राजकोट इंग्लिश स्कूल। 3 नंबर गांधी matriculated in the year dash 1887. Gandhi's autobiography is dash. Answer my statement with truth. Gandhi was not regarded as dash at the high school. Not regarded as a fool. ବୋକା ବୋଲି ବିବେଚିତ ହେଉନଥିଲେ। He always enjoyed the dash of his teachers. Enjoyed the affection of his teachers. ସବୁବେଳେ ସ୍ନେହ ପାଉଥିଲେ। What used to be sent to the parents every year? Parents ମାନଙ୍କୁ ନିଏ କାରଣ ସବୁ ବର୍ଷ ପଠାଉଥିଲା certificates of progress and character. He won prizes after he passed out of the day standard. Passed out of the second standard. Second standard pass कला पर से प्राइज पाइथिले। In which standard did he obtain scholarship? He obtained scholarship in 5th and 6th standard. He obtained a scholarship of rupees dash when he was in 5th standard. 5th standard रे थिला बेलके से केते टंगा scholarship पाइथिले। A आंसर है 4. Gandhi thanked dash more than his merit. Gandhi thanked his good luck. ତାଙ୍କର ଭାଗ୍ୟ କି ବେଶୀ ସେ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦଉଥିଲେ। How did he react whenever he won prizes and scholarship? ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରତିକ୍ରିୟା କ'ଣ ଥିଲା ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ପ୍ରାଇଜ୍ କିମ୍ବା ସ୍କଲାରସିପ୍ ପାଉଥିଲେ? He was astonished. Surprised ହେଇଯାଉଥିଲେ, ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହେଇଯାଉଥିଲେ। He did not have high regard for his dash, for his ability. He very jealously guarded his dash, guarded his character. तार character प्रति से सबले सजग थिले। The least little dash would draw tears from his eyes. The least little blemish, टिके भी त्रुटि भूल द्वारा से तांकर आखिरु लोह आसी जाउथला। In which standard did he receive corporal punishment? In first or second standard. Who was Gandhi's headmaster? गांधी जी का हेडमास्टर किए थे? दोराबजी ईदुलजी जिमी, वीर सेन। Mr. Jimmy made dash and dash compulsory for the boys of upper standard. Boys of upper standard. upper standard ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଲାଗି କେନ୍ଟାକି ସେ ବାଧ୍ୟ କରିଥିଲେ, compulsory କରିଥିଲେ। Gymnastics and cricket ହେଇଯିବା। What was the reason for his aloneness from games and sports? Games and sports ରୁ ଦୂରେଇ ରହିବାର ତାଙ୍କର କାରଣ କାଣା ଥିଲା ବେଲେ ସେଟା ହଉଛି shyness। ସେ shyness ତାଙ୍କର ଥିଲା। He had the false notion that dash had nothing to do with education. He had the false notion. ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଭ୍ରମ ଧାରଣା ଥିଲା, ଭୁଲ ଧାରଣା ଥିଲା ଯେ ଜିମ୍ନାଷ୍ଟିକ୍ସ ଶିକ୍ଷା ସହିତ କୌଣସି ସମ୍ପର୍କ ନାହିଁ। ଜିମ୍ନାଷ୍ଟିକ୍ସ ହେଇଯିବା। What was Gandhi's later view of gymnastics? ଜିମ୍ନାଷ୍ଟିକ୍ସ ବିଷୟରେ ପରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ ସମୟରେ ଗାନ୍ଧୀଙ୍କର ଭ୍ୟୁ କ'ଣ ଥିଲା, ମତାମତ କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? ସି physical training should have as much place in the curriculum as mental training. What was the special reason for his dislike for games and sports? गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स को नापसंद करवार स्वतंत्र कारण काण थिला हि सर्विस टू हिज फादर बापा को सेवा करवार लगी से चाहूले कंपलसरी एक्सरसाइज केम डायरेक्टली इन द वे ऑफ दिस सर्विस दिस सर्विस अर्थ काण क्या के बुझे दिस सर्विस अर्थ यही सेवा बोले सर्विस टुवर्ड्स हिज फादर सर्विस टुवर्ड्स हिज फादर On which day was Gandhi led gymnastics class on Saturday? Saturday afternoon रे feast कराइला गांधी जी could not attend the class due to cloudy sky and he had also no watch. I had no watch and the days deceived me and the clouds deceived me. Who marked Gandhi absent while examining the roll call किए चेक करथिले ये हेडमास्टर रहिबा हाउ मच मनी वाज गांधी फाइंड फॉर अटेंडिंग जिम्नास्टिक क्लास फॉर नॉट अटेंडिंग जिम्नास्टिक क्लास को अटेंड कर नथिबारो केते फाइन करा हिथिला 1 or 2 आनर्स गांधी वाज कन्विक्टेड ऑफ लाइंग मिछ कहवा कन्विक्ट करा हिथिला ताको That deeply pained me. What does the underlying expression mean? That deeply pained me. ତାହା ଗଭୀର ଭାବରେ ମୋତେ ଯନ୍ତ୍ରଣା ଦେଇଥିଲା କେଣ୍ଡେ ସେଟା ଫଲ୍ସ ଏକ୍ୟୁଜେସନ୍ ଏଜ୍ ଲାୟର୍ ହେଇବା ରହିବା ଏ ଫଲ୍ସ ଏକ୍ୟୁଜେସନ୍ ଏଜ୍ ଏ ଲାୟର୍ ଗାନ୍ଧୀ cried in deep days. Gandhi cried in deep anguish. Gandhi finally succeeded in getting the fine remitted हिवा फाइन रो से अब्याहति पाइथिले I am still paying the penalty of another neglect. What does the underlying expression mean? Neglect, another neglect, कहागे वाउसे neglect of handwriting. Neglect of handwriting. What was his false notions about handwriting? Handwriting विषय तांकर false notions काण थिला good handwriting was not a necessary part of education and D रे अछि हस्ताक्षर शिक्षार कोनोसी आवश्यक अंश नुहे बोली से भाबुथिले he retained his false notion about handwriting till he went to England के जीवार जाय तांकर से भ्रम धारणा थिला रहिथिला where did he see the beautiful handwriting of lawyers and young men केन जगह से beautiful handwriting of lawyers मानकर beautiful handwriting को देखिथिले साउथ अफ्रीका रे I was ashamed of myself and repented of my neglect. My neglect रो कोहा है my neglect बोले केंडा है सेटा my neglect अर्थ neglect of handwriting. Bad handwriting should be regarded as a sign of imperfect education. पढ़ी चुईटा imperfect education. I tried to improve mine, but it was too late. The word mine in this sentence refers to this. I tried to improve mine. मोटा के मैं improve करवा लगी चेष्टा करी किंतु विलंब हो जाइथिला माइन बेले केनडा के बुझो से कहि छै handwriting. Children should first be taught the art of this before learning to write. Learning to write लेखबार शिखबा पूर्व छुआ मान को काण शिक्षा दिए उचित है the art of drawing चित्रांकन शिक्षा दिया उचित. Let the child learn his letters by days of different objects of nature by observation. Which subject proved a harder task for Gandhi? Gandhi को लिए harder task केंद्र दिला Sanskrit. There was nothing to memorize in days. There was nothing to memorize in geometry. Geometry रे किसे मुखोस करवार लेकिन नहीं पढ़ते. In Sanskrit, everything had to be learned by heart. This subject commenced from the 4th standard. Which subject does it mean? Ken subject 4th standard रो comments आरंभ होता है. Sanskrit B रे है. When Gandhi entered the 6th standard, he became DS. 6th standard के जेतेबेले से प्रवेश कले गांधी जे से disheartened ही गले, हताश ही गले. A person who imposes harsh work on someone is called a hard taskmaster. Gandhi's Sanskrit teacher was a hard taskmaster. এটা পড়িছো আমি. A person who makes others obey his orders is called a disciplinarian. Gandhi's headmaster was a strict disciplinarian, a man of method, and a good teacher. এটা পড়িছো. There was a sort of dash going on between the Sanskrit and the Persian teacher, a sort of rivalry, প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বিতা যেটা কোচো serious. The Persian teacher was not stick. Substitute a single word for the underlined part. Underlined part not stick যেটা আছে তাহলে গোটে ওয়ার্ডটা চেঞ্জ করমা. Not stick অর্থ lenient. Lenient হওয়া. Who was a hard taskmaster? Sanskrit teacher. How did the Sanskrit teacher react when he knew that Gandhi said in the Persian class? Gandhi ji যেତେବେଳେ Persian class ରେ ବସିଥିଲେ Sanskrit teacher ଦୁଃଖୀ ଦେଇଥିଲେ. grieved 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 ଅର୍ଥ ଦୁଃଖ ପ୍ରକାଶ କରିବା ବା ଦୁଃଖିତ. When you learn the language of your own religion, what religion does it mean here? Vaishnava religion. As you proceed further, you will find things of dash interest, things of absorbing interest. B. This kindness put me to shame. Whose kindness does it mean here? No, कार kindness के बुझो से बोले Sanskrit teachers. Sanskrit teachers रा kindness के ना बुझो से. I could not disregard my teacher's affection. Which teacher does it mean here? Here we can teacher কথা কোয়া হইছে. That is Sanskrit teachers. Mr. Krishnashankar Pandya was Gandhi's dash teacher. That is Sanskrit teacher. The serious Sanskrit teacher. The name of Sanskrit teacher and Mr. Krishnashankar Pandya. I deeply regret that I was not able to acquire more through knowledge of the language. What language does it mean? केन भाषा कथा कहैसे बोले Sanskrit language. Sanskrit language सेवा. A course of study in a school or college is called this. Course of study school किंबा college रो काना कहैसे curriculum कहैसे curriculum. The Persian teacher was very considerate. Sir teacher exempted dash ptex. Exempted from preposition from lava. Okay. Exempted from. I was none the worse for. Worse for लगेगा. None the worse for having neglected exercise. Gandhi was convicted of lying. Convicted of लगेगा. The soul is not mortal. Not mortal. Single word को ले हवा immortal. Negative prefix I am लगेगा. आई एम टा नेगेटिव प्रिफिक्स आई एम मोटाल साया मिसिकरी इमोर्टाल है। The boy was not motivated. Not motivated. It is a single word here. Demotivated. D टा negative prefix लगी हुआ motivated रो आगरो. Robbie dash home by the time I arrived. By the time I arrived. I আছে. By the time I arrived. Had gone here. Robbie had gone home by the time I arrived. ମୁଁ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା ବେଳକୁ ରବି ଘରକୁ ଯାଇ ସାରିଥିଲା। ଆର୍ଲିଅର ଏକ୍ସନ୍ ଏବଂ ରିସେଣ୍ଟ ଏକ୍ସନ୍ ଦୁଇଟା ବିଷୟରେ ଯେନ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରାହେଇଥିସି। ଆର୍ଲିଅର ଏକ୍ସନ୍ ସବୁବେଳେ ପାଷ୍ଟ ପରଫେକ୍ଟରେ ହେବା। ମୁଁ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା ବେଳକୁ ରବି ଘରକୁ ଯାଇ ସାରିଥିଲା। ଯିବାଟା ଆର୍ଲିଅର ଏକ୍ସନ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ତାହେଲେ had gone past perfect is. He suddenly realized that he dashed his laptop on the train. Had left. He suddenly realized that. Realized the past tense रे अच्छे बोला that पर past perfect करूँगा.